Okay, here's my bass tracker. I'm going to start a restoration process on it. I've had this boat for I guess about 3 years now. Bought it used, but it's about time to give her a little upgrade. I got some worn out carpet and some worn out seats. So it's time to give her a little spiffing up. This is day one on my project. Hopefully get some things done today. I've already replaced the motor last year from the Bass Tracker motor. There was a 25 that came with it. So I put on a Suzuki 40, gives a little better push. So here she is now. This is day one, getting ready to get started, and we'll see how she goes, and hopefully we'll keep it updated and look forward to making it look a little nicer. All right, this is day two of the project. Got most of the carpet stripped out. Well, I finished my boat project. I have to apologize first off because of the fact that I had other video on my GoPro of the process in between the start and finished product, but somehow I erased it. I'm not sure how I did that, but anyways. But I want to show an update. I want to show a finished product of what I've got done. As you can see, I carpeted the entire boat. I took off all the carpet that was on the boat originally, and I replaced it with a new carpet. I did extend the deck. As you can notice, if you have a Bass Tracker, if you know anybody that does, most times the deck ends here. Well, I decided to go ahead and extend the deck to give me a lot more platform to work off of. Also, I recessed my foot plate to allow me more stable fishing, so I don't have to worry about having 1 foot up. As you know, it's a little uncomfortable that way. I changed out my trolling motor, put a Minn Kota on, and moved my fish finder to the front of the boat. I rewired that. I'll show you a little bit of the work I did here on the new deck. First off, I used 3/4 inch plywood, treated, and I used the carpet. Is outdoor carpet. I used an outdoor adhesive for the carpet. What I did here is I put the 2x4s along the outside edges to catch the lid from when it closes. I also used 3/4 inch plywood underneath for bracing. It helps twofold: one, divide the compartments up, and also it helps make like a beam for the deck. So when I stand on it, it gives me plenty of structure to be able to stand on it without it buckling. I use like 1x1s here to help tie in the 3/4 inch plywood for the beams. I did that pretty much throughout. I extended my compartments to I have the 3 more compartments than I had before, and I also extended my rod locker. Before, my rod locker only held rods that went up to about 6.5 foot long. So now I've extended it to where I can hold anything up to 7.5, maybe even longer. I haven't had anything longer than 7.5, but I'm able to extend it, my rod selection, to fit everything in the rod locker, where before all it fit was just certain ones, and all my long rods had to be carried on the deck. So there you have it, the finished product of my winter project. Pretty excited about getting it all done. It took me a few weeks, a little longer than I expected, but again, I took my time on the extended deck to make sure it was done correctly, and I would be happy with it. So there you have it. It's all done. Next thing I want to do eventually is I want to remove the stickering off the sides and maybe paint the boat, but I'm not going to do that until my Delaware fishing license boat sticker expires, because I don't want to have to scrape it off again, another one. Only problem we're having now, as you can see, here in Delaware, we had about 6 inches of snow over the weekend. Kind of a funny weather going on right now. We had We had nice temperatures, and it got cold again and snowed 6 inches over the weekend. Now it's about 40 degrees. So I'm hoping maybe even this weekend I can get out and launch the boat and give it its maiden voyage. Give it a chance to see if everything works correctly and start the season off right. All right, I appreciate you viewing this, and hopefully we'll see you down in the water.